Well, I would like to say that there's a part in the choreography that reminds me of the dance in the Jimmy Neutron movie.
What?
I don't know if you guys have watched
The leg dance. The leg dance is my favorite thing about the whole song. It's like I can do it. It's great. I was like, yeah, funky chicken.
Hey everybody, it's Not Your Average Fangirls back at it again. Tell you all about what happened in the K-pop world. My name is Carolina, and I don't even know what to say right now. The world is crazy. Cat fell in a pickle.
I did. It's not funny because I'm very severely injured, but it's funny because I fell on a pickle. Yeah.
like a whole SpongeBob episode.
But yeah, hey, it's Kat, and I fell on a pickle. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone, it's Terica, and I was yesterday years old when I found out that Kai is 6 feet tall.
Wow.
I've always like pictured him as like 5'9". I don't know.
And here
He
he is,
doesn't
a whole
radiate
6
tallness.
feet.
Yeah, no, I guess not. God, wow.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you to send me that Kai video from your EXO show. I was thinking about it the other day and never asked for it, but now I'm asking for it.
I got you.
Today is the moment. Yeah, that's the moment that Terica was a whole Kai fan site.
I really was.
And he was giving you looks, so I don't blame you.
You right?
Hi, my name's Cynthia, and I don't got an intro. Just, yep, that's it. That's a tweet again. Okay.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazeballs. Okay, so to start this week off, we're going to talk about the 2-year anniversary of me and Cynthia's babies. Today, well, not technically today for us, but today in Korea, November 9th is
A holiday.
It is Victim Day.
It's a
It is
holiday.
the birth of, well, it is the debut anniversary of Victim, our baby.
Stan Victim. Thank you.
And we're just so proud of them.
This morning we were talking and we said, wow, we really saw Subin grow in front of our eyes.
Truly.
I was going to be like,
right.
oh, you guys finally saw them? But you finished the sentence.
Wow.
Dang, Terica, you didn't have to do them like that.
You. How dare you? And of course, we've never seen them because they've never been to America before. Remember, Terica?
Actually,
Never
they have, but y'all
been
keep lying to
here.
yourself.
Carolina, I'm going to need you to stop.
Carolina, listen. The day that Got7 come here and you can't see them, I'm make sure to rub it in your face.
That's never gonna happen.
It's never going to happen.
Say that
Trust me.
now.
I went to Canada by myself just to see them.
You say that now, but it can happen suddenly like it did for me and Cynthia.
We don't want to talk about it. Anyway, on a lighter note, what's Jaws doing? Like, what you doing? Like, how's your...
Truly, though.
What's
okay,
the cat
so
doing?
Subin has a cat named Jaws, and they introduced this cat. I don't know if it's really his cat or if it was just for the show, but I had an emotional connection to the cat, and now I haven't heard shit about the cat. Jaws.
Well, I
disappeared.
heard that Hansa is okay and not fearful of the cat anymore.
Oh, that's right. He
But
was
that's
scared
about
of
the last.
cats. So cute.
Yeah.
Hanse is terrified
cute.
of cats, apparently. That's cute. Why don't you wife him up then? Or wife any of Victim up, you know?
Or stand them.
Yeah, even a little bit. Even enough to even have a bias. Huh?
Even a little bit.
Stand these vocal kings, dimple kings, kings of everything.
They're too great to not be stand, okay? They're too great, okay? Have you...
I mean, I stand them musically. I jam out to their songs all the time.
Anyway.
It didn't
So
convince them.
Hoshi got injured.
Damn, that transition. But yes, one of my babies from 17 got injured while performing at Ideal Age or Ideal Cut, whatever the heck the thing was called.
I was like, what? Ideal age? That sounds so creepy. What's your ideal age?
Carolina's
Hoshi.
is a year 97.
Seriously, Miss 95.
Anyone born after 2000 is Carolina.
Wow.
And hey, I'm 95, but that's still older than yours. And you're older than me.
Wow, people were born after
Throwing me under the
2000?
bus right now. But anyways, back to Hoshi. So he got injured while performing, and I saw a video, and basically he he looked in so much pain. Apparently his shoulder came out, like his shoulder socket came off or something, whatever. And he just ran backstage.
Socket came off.
Popped
Sorry.
Shoulder socket.
His whole shoulder just fell.
His shoulder popped out of socket.
Okay. So anyways, his shoulder was messed up and he ran
His shoulder
backstage.
got popped.
Yep.
His shoulder got popped out of its socket. There you go.
It
Thank
popped,
you.
locked, and dropped.
And he didn't want to drop it, so he ran backstage. And he
Popped
just
it back into place.
popped it back into place and continued performing. I'm just like, sir, excuse me? What? It looks like it's happened before, so I'm glad that he's
Dislocated
okay.
his shoulder.
Wow.
That's
the
what you
term.
say.
Big words.
All jokes aside, we hope Hoshi makes a speedy recovery. And can you please rest? Thank you.
Oh, he be alright. People's like shoulders pop out of socket all the time. You just pop it back in, and you just continue into the game
That's what he did.
like a real G.
Like,
That was
which is
wild.
him, Hoshi.
I remember I was watching a football game. Well, I don't know this has I was watching a football game once, and a player's shoulder popped out of socket, and the coach literally on the sideline was just like, and like popped it back into place, and then the guy was like, okay, and, like hit his chest pads, and he was back on the field in no time.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened. A scoop popped it right back into place, and Hoshi
Hoshi
said,
was like,
okay, let's go!
Yep, Hoshi definitely screamed and then ran back on stage. I feel it. I see it all.
It's like when they call his name when he's asleep, and they're like, fight Hoshi, fight Hoshi, fight. So, MGAs happened this weekend, right? This past week or weekend.
Yes.
Week.
It was on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Going up.
The club going up on a
On a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. BTS award count going up on a Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Every day.
But the MGA happens and it was a really, really good show. But BTS and Charlie Puth did a collab and, and that's the reaction, bro. Okay, like BTS sounded great, but there was something though at the end though when they were doing Fake Love. I'm like, I don't think Jimin and Tae are on.
They were like, wait, hold on, no, wait.
That was Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth, I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna just say one thing. I hate the way Charlie Puth sings. Like, he does not open his mouth, and it bothers me. Like, I learned in choir that when you sing oohs or ohs or ahs, you need to shape your mouth in the form of the letter, or it just doesn't sound right. And that's what.
Shouldn't your mouth naturally do that to make the sound? Like, isn't that
Right?
how speaking
Yes,
works?
but the way his mouth does not do that.
Is it because he got no lips?
He keeps his mouth closed.
It could be. It can't do that.
It's almost like he keeps his mouth closed. Like, he doesn't
want to sing.
It's
That's
like
what
if
it
I was
is.
to talk like this, and I don't know if I'm not.
Stop
That's how he sings,
That
though.
looks creepy. Okay. There's this video. I sent it in the group chat. I don't know if you guys watched it. Probably not. But there was this vocal coach guy that he reacts to videos or whatever, and he loves Cookie, and he watched that performance, and it's so funny because when Charlie got to that, when he got to that note,
That hideous run in his own song, yeah.
that one, yes, his reaction was literally like he didn't know what to do, and he's the type of person that tries not to be like super negative.
Boy, with that performance, there was no way to go about it. Because even with the performance itself, they were having a lot of audio issues, and you could tell from the beginning because when Cookie was singing, he had to take his the earpiece, the in-ear off, and then you could tell that he kept looking like to the side or to somebody. I don't know who he was looking for, but it just showed. And then then when they were doing Fake Love, first of all, I was not expecting Namjoon to randomly pop up and be like, "Why you sad?" Like I was just like, "What?" Because
I was like, I'm not.
yeah, and then you couldn't hear. I guess there was supposed to be like a background, melody, like and everything, and you couldn't even hear it. They looked like they couldn't even hear the ear-ins, the in-ears. I'm sorry. Then when they were singing themselves, like I know Jimin and Tae had some issues.
Yeah,
Like,
you could
for
just tell,
sure.
like, they didn't look happy when they were performing that. Like, you could tell they
No.
were frustrated and, like, they kept frowning. Like, they couldn't hear anything. They were just like, we just got to get through this.
But I will say a highlight of that performance was Cookie's little run when he said, "Oh, it's
Yes.
such a shame." I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do the original singer in front of him. Love.
It was amazing to see that happen.
His face
The
was
thing
also a highlight,
I
too.
also, I
he
also
looks so
loved
good.
when their voices came together and Cookie like just.
Outsang him.
I was just like, "Ooh." I mean, no shade, no tea, but
No, literally,
mean,
like,
facts.
I tweeted about it. Like, half of Charlie Puth's songs, I don't realize that they're his songs because, like, I have cover versions of them on my, like, phone, on my iTunes. So I'll hear, like, on the radio him singing it, and I was just like, this isn't his song. And then I realized, yeah,
Who is this singing this?
who is
song?
this?
Like, how dare he
He
make
needs to
this bad
poof out of
cover?
here.
who covered Cookie's song?
Basically.
Oh
It
my
is an
God.
amazing song. And also in the for the awards, I would just like to say specifically my favorite moment was my baby Jihoon got a picture with my other baby Tae. And please drop that. Thank you.
I
Oh
would
yeah.
also like to say congratulations to Daisy.
Oh my
Six
god.
won one of the big awards for best band, and you could tell Jay was so happy. He was trying so hard to keep humble instead of smiling like crazy, and it was really cute to see. But I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy that they finally are getting this recognition. Getting the recognition they deserve. So
Also, when they got to the mic, they just didn't know what to do. They were just like, "Wait, what? Who's
I know.
going?
They
What?
were
Like, what do we do? What do we
we're
say?"
gonna say hi. Hey, we're day 6. Okay. Why are we here?
Oh, they're so. Oh my gosh!
happening?
When I watched that, I legit teared up, and I am so proud of them. And you guys are my babies, and I will forever love you. And also, they're not coming to America. Please, no one tweet about it. Thank you.
Speaking of day 6, I've been like trying to get into them more because obviously
Yes.
I like causing myself pain and getting into groups right when they're coming here and I don't have tickets or anything. So
They're not coming here, Tarek. I don't know what you're talking about. But I can also go on this journey with you, even though I really like them.
Yeah, she just doesn't have a bias.
I feel it.
Nope.
I don't even.
I
That was
like
my
too many of them.
Oh, that was my next question. Like I don't really know the members like that, but you guys know me. Hopefully,
Tara
do y'all-
gonna like one pill.
One deal.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Say that.
1000%.
Oh my
I
god.
wish you guys the very best.
Oh my God, one pill.
Says the bitch that can't choose between one peel and Dawn.
There it is.
It could be Jay.
It's not Jay.
You never know.
You even said to me it's not Jay.
But and another highlight from MGA is that Stray Kids won for
Yes.
best new group, and they look like they had no idea what to do,
They didn't.
which was pretty great. Their faces were just like, "What?
Us?
Like who's Stray Kids? Wow,
sure?
congrats to them!"
Oh my gosh.
That's
Right?
how
They were like,
felt.
Stray Kids!
And then they were like, "Wait, that's
Oh
us."
my god, we're Stray Kids.
Like they worked hard. Wait, we worked hard. That's us.
And then G Idol won for best new girl group, which very well deserved. Then them girls are killing the game.
1011 Song of the Year.
Yes.
Oh,
They look really surprised too for that one.
Everybody was just surprised. They're like, "What?"
Listen, okay, we're not gonna talk about the
We're not.
impending doom that's gonna come in like 2 weeks.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But
We love denial in this.
I know
program.
this is what we're about, all about denial. But moving on from
not all
award
about the
ceremonies and messed up audios and all this stuff, apparently Luna is having a world tour next year, and
Carolina bought her
I
ticket
am
already.
so excited. Yeah, I already bought the ticket. They haven't gone on sale yet. I am so hyped for it. I mean, I've talked about Luna before, and just like their marketing strategy of like a member be released every month type thing. I'm just like, y'all smart, so
Super
smart.
smart.
Can I work for y'all? But yeah, so we're just waiting for tour dates to drop basically, and I think
2019 is the year of the girl group.
yep, that's what I'm thinking, because Red Velvet is coming. If Luna's coming, I know Blackpink is probably gonna show up in this B. Like, it's just, yes, bring them
Let's
all.
put it out there. FX gonna have a comeback.
Yes,
Girls' Generation gonna be here.
Oh my God. Imagine
And not
Girls'
your average
Generation.
fangirls will go.
Be at KCON.
Yeah.
in all those events, working them closely, interviewing people closely.
Doing
Oh,
what we
closely. That's so creepy.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be a girl group world because it makes me sad that they only bring girl groups usually for KCON.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm just like, no, listen, if Twice had a show, like a concert tour up in here, even a fan meet tour, do you understand how fast that would sell out? The power that Twice has.
Well, I mean, Sub K, they did it similarly how they did it for like Shiny and other groups, where they had like the fan meet for Red Velvet to see how it did, and then
Yeah.
they announced the tour. So I feel like companies are gonna start doing that. They'll maybe have like one show, and then they'll like announce a big tour. It's similar to like bringing them to like, cause you know like we saw Ace at like Vancouver like KCon, like PopCon, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And they got a little taste of how it was, and then promoters were like, "Oh, this did pretty well. Okay, let's bring them to the States." And now they're coming to the States.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be stuff like that. And conventions are the best way to like see the fan base.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be similar with Astro because they had a huge successful like turnout for the convention you guys went to.
Oh, just for KCON in
Oh,
general.
yeah.
They did KCON for like 2 or 3 years, and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Astro always has a good turnout. I'm waiting for them to be like, oh, okay, we're coming. And girl groups in general are just the comebacks that have been happening this year. I really feel like EXID is gonna come to the States too. I don't know.
Yeah,
why. It's
it's like a
weird
fan
feeling that I
meet
have,
tour or
but
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like EXID it's like overdone, and I feel like Hylan is gonna make her way over here because her music's a lot really westernized lately. So
Saw her in Austin at South by. She's amazing.
I'm ready for all the ladies, all the women to come. Bring me everyone.
I'm a
And
lady.
can you imagine someone
Hey.
like Boa coming over here?
Ooh.
Girl
Okay.
Generation.
Now that
coming
we're
over
talking
here.
about Boa and this, and all this just reminded me that they were on a show and it was Key, Boa, and I think it was Taeyong and Jaehyun.
I know what you're talking about.
And basically they were talking about what, like, they were just like, Key was like, EXO's Growl like built the building that they were in at that moment from SM. And then Boa's just like, yeah, my career bought a different building for SM. And they were just like, well, what did Shiny bring to the table? And Key was like, Ring Ding Dong bought 4 elevators.
Haters.
And then they were like, okay, well, what did NCT 127 bring? And they were like, that lamp right there.
The lamps on some of the table.
But that is so
I'm
funny.
dead.
I love that they talk about this stuff. They're like, 4 elevators. Yes. EXO's Growl. And it's true. I mean, Growl is like the
Yeah.
anthem of South Korea. For
But oh
boy
my
groups.
God. My favorite thing. Oh, we bought the
know.
lamps on the tables. But not all the lamps, just like 3 of them.
Bitch, I was screaming.
I love it. I love it. But moving on from all this girl group movement, another group doing some big things over here is Monsta X. We talked about them, you know, coming over here to do Jingle Ball and all this promo that they're doing in the States. And now
And they're
they're
not
gonna,
done yet.
Yep, they're not done because they're coming out with Shootout in English. It's not out yet. I don't think so. It's gonna come out either like next week. I don't know. I don't know the exact dates, but Shootout, they did an English version, so now that's gonna tie in with like radio play, I think, maybe. Like they're gonna try to hit on that. And honestly, I am really, really excited to hear this. Like, it's weird because, you know, Monsta X is not a group that all of the members are comfortable with English. So the fact that they even went and did this, a whole last song in a language that they're not that comfortable speaking, except for I am, obviously. I'm excited to listen to it and see, you know, what they did and obviously how they did for the lyrics, if it's the same thing or different. And yeah.
Speaking of success and coming to the U.S., Lay had his event here in New York, which is it went pretty well from what I saw. It wasn't too crazy. It wasn't too, like, insane, right? It was kind of like...
I heard it was super,
great.
yeah, it was super chill, and the fans really got to
Yeah.
like connect with him, and it was like super intimate, and they got to have fun and ask him questions, and he was really excited about it.
He looks so happy in all like the videos and pictures that I saw too. He was so sweet, and I know he did like a Twitter Q&A, and it was like in all English, and I was just like, "Yes, King." I was
He's
like,
so
"Okay,
cute.
Ixie."
Yeah.
I was like,
And I
"Come
mean,
for
even at
me."
the event itself, he like went in the crowd, and I'm like, okay, not a lot
Yeah.
of fans would do. I mean, not a lot of groups would do that. Just
When
especially in
will
a
your
G,
faves ever?
yeah, especially in a GA crowd like that. So props to him.
Apparently a girl like asked him to marry her, and like
Yeah.
afterwards he like went down into the crowd and he told her like, I'll think about it. I was like, that's so cute that he remembered her. I was like, I'll think about it. I was like,
I'd be like, that's
"Aw."
a yes in my book.
Yeah.
I'd
Right?
be like, "I'm
Like-
nearly there."
Yeah, no, but it looked really, really fun. It looked like he had fun, and all of his like promotions in the States. It, you know, that he's been trying really hard to like speak in English for everything and do all this stuff, and I think that that's adorable. And I know that the effort that he's putting, and even at the event, there were some fans that had the EXO light stick, and he like stopped in the middle of everything and like mentioned it. He's like, "Hey, like I see you guys with the EXO light stick," and he was talking about how much he loves EXO and all these things. So I was just like, my OT9 heart just
He
thriving.
really does. He loves.
He
that group
loves
so much.
EXO. It's just politics getting in the way. But anyways, you know what other thing? Our fuckery of the week today does have to do something with all this politics stuff, but not really.
But not really. Amazing segue.
If you are familiar with EXO, before they became OT9, they were OT12. They had
Yes.
3 additional members, all Chinese members: Tao, Luhan, and of course Chris. Recently, Chris came out with his album, which is a fucking banger, I will say. He recently came out with his album, and there was a lot of controversy about it on Twitter and on the album charts and in iTunes in general. I mean, I'm gonna name drop because this man ain't never.
Yeah,
been
exactly.
Yeah.
You're
Scooter
right.
Braun is a piece of shit.
Oh.
And decided that because Chris was number 1 above Ariana, and Ariana produced a great song. It's a great, like,
A bop.
a true bop, an anthem.
Love her.
Amazing. Well, I'm kind of mad at her. At the moment.
A lot of mad.
I still like her. Well, her music.
Yeah, they accused Chris of using bots to buy his album so that his album sales went up and his single sales went up. And Scooter Braun bought this, quote unquote, to people's attention and got him removed from the iTunes chart just so his artist could be number 1.
And which is funny because if you look at it geographically, how many people are in China?
You right. And they dedicated.
How many people are in China?
Yeah, they dedicated.
So
Okay,
just with that amount of people, they're gonna buy the album. It makes no sense for you to think that a Western artist is better than an Asian artist just because, like, it just the whole situation. I'm just like, listen, y'all. Just look at
supremacy stuff.
look at numbers. How many people live in China and how many fans this man has in China and Korea and all this stuff and the US. That is enough to put him at 1.
The whole case was, oh, well, if it's Chinese fans, then it wouldn't affect the Americans' iTunes charts.
No.
But American fans that buy the record are going to affect the American iTunes charts.
Exactly. And just with
Okay.
EXO fans that, you know,
Yeah.
the ones that were for OT12, like, they're gonna support him still, and they still are, so.
To make matters worse too, after like all this happened and then they disproved it and like, oh, just kidding, like none of this actually happened. Then he posted like a tweet saying like happy birthday or something. He's like, oh,
to Chris.
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, you're my dude, you're my
shady
man.
bitch.
And then he was just like, people were like, okay, yesterday weren't you like getting his music like taking off the charts? He's like, no, I never tweeted anything like that. I would never. Everyone's like,
Stop. We got screenshots. Somebody took like 50 screenshots of that tweet. Don't. Like, they have receipts of what you said.
yeah.
And now the next day you're going to be a hypocrite about everything and try to be all friendly with him like, happy birthday, bro. Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just he could have just like faded into the background like that Homer Simpson meme. Like he could just be like, "Well, there's that." But no, like you made yourself look even more dumb.
And then to put more wood into the fire, I know that Ariana liked like some tweets about like, oh, Scooter Braun just had to do what he had to do
Yeah.
and things like that. And I'm just like, girl, Girl, no.
And she likes some very like xenophobic tweets as well, which is what was the most kind of like off-putting for me, because in this, like, she's been through a lot like in her life, and I'm sure like she's been through a lot of pain, and a lot of terrible things have happened to her. So like the fact that she would like find those kind of things funny was like
Exactly.
a big
I didn't see those tweets. What is she like?
she liked a bunch of xenophobic tweets about like Chinese people.
Oh, no.
Like, Asian.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, Ari, no.
Yeah, so that's really messed up, really messy. Like, I mean, I've always thought that Scooter was kind of
Shady.
yeah, like I've always thought that Scooter was shady since like Justin Bieber days.
Yeah.
But so am I surprised? Not really, but damn, I thought that he learned to just kind of stay in the background.
I don't know why people don't think that there's receipts out there.
Well, it's
When
not
the
even
whole
that. It's just
screenshot
it's
exists.
sad to see that somebody would think that like an Asian musician is not good enough to be number one. Like they have to use bots to be number
Yeah.
one. Like that's the sad part about it all. That they couldn't just look at the artistry, look at, people are not just fans of American music, okay? Like they're not just fans of English songs. Like again, most people live in Asia. So that stuff is popular. Like it's gonna outsoul anything that's over here. But everybody lives in this like little world of no, like it just has to be in English.
It has to be Western
has to be
music.
Yeah.
Western, and that's it. And that's what's sad that they think that way. That they don't think like an Asian artist could do this. But let's give a congratulations to Chris Wu because his album did go back on the charts, I believe. Not only that, but Jackson Wang was on the charts as well with his single. And then we had BTS on the like the best music video. So they were all three on the main page of iTunes for the US. So for anybody thinks that they can't do it, screw you, because they did it already.
And that's just the thing, like, especially in Western media with Western entertainment, everything is so solely judged on who the person is or what the person looks like. Like, there's no way this Asian guy that no one that listens to Western music has ever heard of is charting above somebody like Ariana Grande. Well, it kind of happened.
Yep,
Like,
it happened already.
Get over it.
Just because you haven't heard of him doesn't mean there's not that he
mean
doesn't
a
have fans.
billion other
Exactly.
people haven't. So, it's one of those things where it's a shitty situation that it went as far as it did.
Yeah.
It really, truly did not need to go where it went.
Exactly.
And like also shout out to Chris for not feeding into all of this and like
Yep,
he was
shout out to him
super
indeed.
just-
he had every right to say something if he wanted to say something because it was ridiculous, but he was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let this blow over. Like I know my fans, I know the music that I put out, so.
And then shout out to Lay because actually at his
Hey.
event he threw some shade and he was just like, it's my first time debuting in the US, so of course you don't know me. But with my music, I'll try to get you guys to know me. And instead of meeting in the charts, let's just meet in person. And I'm like, all right, so you know what's going on. You know what's going on.
Hey, King Sheep.
Lay got tabs on everybody.
Oh, definitely.
He the one that even if like the friend group broke up, he would be friends with everyone that's still in the friend group. But we have another fuckery of the week this week.
What did Cube do now?
So cute.
If you guys know, iZone came out with their album Colors. Their title song, La Vie en Rose, which is a great song. It has recently come to light that it was a song meant for a Cube artist named CLC. They are a girl group as well. And the dance practices were leaked. The official audio was leaked. People started piecing together like hints that they had been giving fans for months.
Yes.
Yep, like roses
About this
here and
comeback.
there.
That they were working on, and everyone found out that it was this comeback, and that Cube sold the song from the producer that they had worked on to iZone.
So sad. They were so excited too. You can tell, like just going back and looking at all the clues and stuff, like
And even then, the concept itself for CLC, like it would have been a hit.
It would have
Like
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
it would have been so good.
And
And
that's the problem I think a lot of people had. It could have been the song that catapulted them.
Yep.
You know? Because, again, CLC is success has been okay. Like, Black Dress was really great. It did really well. But it didn't, like, catapult them into the place that, of course, they would want to be as a group. But I feel like this song could have, especially with the members and how the members are, it just fit them very well.
yeah.
And it was really sad. Like, there's no blame on iZone because it's not iZone's
Yeah, not at
fault.
all.
There's no blame on CLC because it's not CLC's fault. But everyone is angry at Cube, and with reason.
I don't like what is Cube doing? Like they keep sabotaging themselves. I feel like the CEO just doesn't want the company no more.
Maybe.
He's like, you know what? I'm
Should have
just
given
gonna
it to Hyuna.
seriously,
You're
I'm just gonna destroy this company from the inside. You know what though? Because they changed CEOs, maybe this new CEO, that was his whole plan all along.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a conspiracy. Maybe like the old CEO had wronged his family like 8
I know, right?
generations ago, and his grandpa's like, "You're destined to bring this family to the top," and he was just like, "I'm gonna take over his company and just ruin it, just ruin it."
What drama is this?
And he's just like the Elmo meme in the back with the fire.
But that's what I feel like when this came out. I was just like, what the hell? Like Cube themselves are literally digging their own hole more and more. Unless Hyuna was the one that convinced the producer to be like, sell that song, sell it. But
Right? She was like, do it.
But she would
Yeah,
never.
I
She's all
doubt
about
it, though.
female empowerment.
right. I doubt that she would do that. But
I doubt
anyways,
she
but that's like
She's
the
just
thing.
chilling, doing her thing.
Yeah, but it's just like, what are they doing right now? Like, what is their decision making plan? Like, do they just throw like dice and they're like, all right, if it's a 3, we keep in the song. If not, then I'm sorry.
And my thing also is there's not a single Cube trainee in the debut group for iZone.
You're right.
You're right.
Like, none of them are from Cube. So I don't even know how it even came about where Cube was in the situation where they were like, you need a song? Don't worry.
We got you.
At least when they stole Never from Hui, from Pentagon, they gave it to Produce 101 because Gualin was in Produce 101. But, like, there was no connection to Cube to Produce 48. Like, none.
See, so that's my thing. I'm just like, what? Like, it makes no sense. What? Right now, Cube is, I don't know if they were trying to make some money because of their loss from when Hyuna left and all this stuff. Like, that's the only reason, but I'm just like, nah, man, if y'all just brought Edom back into Pentagon and kept on promoting Pentagon, this would have never happened. This goes back. It just goes back to that incident. Y'all messed up with that incident, and that's why now y'all are cursed.
I keep thinking maybe this is just one big publicity stunt, and they're just gonna be like, "JK, we've been planning this, and like now Pentagon's going on a world tour. Thank you." Like, I don't know. Hopefully,
This is too much. It's too much sabotage right now.
it really
Yeah.
is.
There's too many
They
angry
should just
people.
hire us as their police.
I'm not trying to clean this mess up.
We should be their advisors. Be like,
We
nah.
should just own Pentagon.
Own Pentagon.
We should just own Pentagon.
But I just keep thinking, like, it sucks because it's not like it was in the early stages. Like, they were testing out the song and they were just like, maybe, yeah. Like,
No,
they
were
put
like,
in work. They were
ready.
Yes, they were just ready to drop it at any moment. And they were just like, haha, JK, it's going to be dropped, just not by you.
I feel so bad for them, too.
It's so sad.
There was another little controversy too about the choreography because obviously the dance practice for CLC came out, and the choreographer that choreographed it said that Eunbi that's in iZone helped choreograph part of the song, but the choreography is exactly the same.
Dang,
as
son.
the CLC
Is it
choreography.
really?
Oh
Yeah.
my god! And again, she's not a Cube trainee to even be a part of anything.
But it's not even like her saying it. It's like the choreographer. They're like, oh yeah, she was involved in the choreography.
Also, they lying.
I wonder who leaked the dance practice. Probably CLC. They're like, fuck you, Cube.
They're like,
It's the same person that leaked the information that Hyuna
Girl,
and Edon were
why are we
about
on
to-
Libra vibes? I was getting ready to say that. I was like, it's the same intern that's just like, I'm tired of this.
He's just a whole ass like girl group like culture stand. Like he just is all about the girl groups. He's probably like da 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 da. And then iZone Lavian where he's like, I heard CLC practicing this months ago. Fuck them. Fuck you. Send.
Yeah, it's probably
You'd
the
be like,
same person.
I'm having deja vu. I feel like I've done this before. The Hyuna.
Ugh, Cube, get it together.
I know. We're tired of talking about your bullshit.
Every week.
Seriously. Let's move on to fun things like comebacks. Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Terica, I think this one's for you.
My king came back this week, you guys. And
Yeah,
I got to listen
debut.
to it. Well, that's right. Debut as a solo artist. But we all know Key. He's been around for 8,000 years. But his debut as a solo artist, all on his own. The song is called Forever Yours. And it's like light and fun. And it's Key in the song. I feel like
It really is.
It really is, yeah.
it's so good. It's so good. If you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it. Support my mans. Support Shiny. And I don't know, I'm just really excited. I just feel like this was needed, not just for like, I don't know, Shaw Walls or just for like fans of Key. I think it was needed for him.
I think so
I
as
think
well.
so.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
yeah.
it was something positive and something that he could like express himself through. I don't know. I'm just really emotional and I'm really excited and I loved it and it's great. What are y'all's thoughts?
I love the song, and especially like the music video. It felt really like cartoony, but it was like in real life with like the type of graphics and stuff. And I was just like, all right, so this is like a 90s music video as well, but with hella better graphics.
And the
'cause
ring
it's in
ding
HD.
car.
Yes, exactly. That reminded me. That's why it gave me the little like cartoon vibes. And then you had like the font. Like you remember when you used to do like PowerPoint presentations, with that obnoxious font, like it like shining and moving.
Yes.
That's what it was. And I was just like, yes, bring me back to 6th grade. This is amazing.
I really loved his outfit in the music video.
Fashion King.
Fashion
It
King.
was so
Yes.
it was so key. I was just like, oh, this is amazing with his like bright orange hair. And I love the dynamic of his voice and Suyu's voice. They went really
Yes.
well together. I really liked it. It was very like, I don't know how to say it. I felt like
It's
I
like
was like
refreshing.
I
was
felt
very
like I was like
refreshing.
in a new like traveling through another dimension. It was great.
Yeah. I really loved it. I feel like this is the type of music I was hoping he would make. I was like, I really hope this isn't like some type of sad like ballad or something like really like melancholy. So I'm really glad that it was like really light and fun and fresh.
Very him.
Yeah. And that's the thing with him too. Whatever he does, he's going to be 100% him. Like it's just going to have his name written all over it. You'll just hear the beginning and you're like, yep, this is him. So I'm really excited for more songs and an album and yeah.
Bring it on, Key. Bring it on. So another person that came back this week was K. Will. He dropped his album, but his title song is called "Those Days," and
What a day it was.
Oh my
like
God.
emo as heck. Oh my God. I was in the field. I was like, bro, you didn't have to do it to me like that. Like,
My whole chest hurt. Like I was like sobbing. Like I was just like, what is this? Like even if you don't watch the music video and you just close your eyes and listen to the song, like you just I
Right?
don't know. Like it's just so sad.
it just sounds so sad. And I remember I heard the song and I'm like, all right, like this is really, really sad. And then I watched the music video and I was just like, okay, this is heartbreaking sad.
I was actually just gonna say, if you haven't, please do watch this music video if you want to be
Okay,
real
but,
sad.
sidebar,
If you want to be
so-
real sad.
So Yu Yeon Suk is like the actor that's on there, and I was watching him, and I'm just like, man, this
You may
man,
not be
this
a
man
fan.
reminds me of somebody. This man reminds me of somebody, and at the end, I was like, oh, he's the one in Reply 1994. And I
Oh.
had yes. But because I kept saying, I was just like, man, he looks like Sehun. He looks like Sehun. And it's the same thing I kept saying. And that's when it dawned on me.
You're right.
This man was in Reply 1994. He didn't get the girl. And in this one, he didn't get the girl either.
Jeez. Well, I can't ever watch it again because, Drama Fever just broke my heart. I was so excited to start this series and they said, hi, you thought, here's your $20 back.
Anyways, let's move on to some happier news because apparently we're going down a hole. Twice came back with yes or yes. And I just did the little dance move. Wow.
The yes or yes.
I hope that they know that this is the song I will be playing when I'm trying to convince my boyfriend to take me to Chipotle
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
for the like 20th time the same day.
The love for Chipotle is real.
Like all Twice songs, it had to grow on me, but this time I only had to listen to it twice, and then I was like, yes.
Get it?
She had to listen to the Twice song twice.
But really, it really did take 2 times. Usually it takes like a few, but it was just only twice.
So for me, it's the opposite. I usually listen to a Twice song, and I'm like, oh my god. The only one that I had that happened to me with was Signal, but after the second time, I was hooked. But with this one, I heard it the first time. I'm like, all right, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. So I was like, okay. And I went back and I watched it with the music video, and I was in love.
I would just like to also say about this music video that I double bias in Twice, and this just affirmed it 10 times more.
Is it the oh my god, I don't really know Twice like that. Yeah, I love her. She's beautiful.
Jihoon and Chaeyeon are.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's the little rapper,
so
right?
Pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, she's dope. I love her.
I love her with her little short hair now. I love that she cut her hair.
Listen, I don't know when my love for Jihoon started. I just remember in Dance the Night Away, I was just like,
Because she's so
She's
tan
beautiful.
and pretty.
She's just straight up beauty and
And
grace.
then when I saw her
and
at
she might be
KCON, I
Miss
was
United
like-
States. I don't know.
Shut up.
I remember I saw her at KCON, and I was just like, oh my god.
One thing that I feel like maybe Terika liked. I liked how randomly they would just do like it's like a little chant of them screaming like. It like they would just sing all together, like in the middle of the song. They'll just be like, you gotta say yes or yes, whatever. I don't even remember what it was the lyric, but I love that. I love when they like came all together and just like screamed that. And I'm
Group
like, yes.
yells are the best. If we make an album, like if we drop a mixtape, we have to have a song with like a group yell in it.
Yeah, it's
We
gonna
are
be
not
like
your average fan, girls. Not your average.
we're dropping a screamo. Yeah, no, all in all, this song is so cute. It's very catchy. And then they have like the cute dance points, which is like it obviously screaming twice. That's what they're known for. I'm not surprised that this song is probably gonna take off with a bunch of everything. And it's they all look great. The dance is fun. Like it's just a fun song. And I don't think there's been a title song that I'm just like, even if I don't specifically like it, like love it, I'll still like bop to it.
There was 2 that took me a minute. Knock Knock, I was just like,
I still don't really.
Actually, and Signal, the only reason why I love Signal to this day is because of Daniel. So JYP, go out there and pay that man because he did that dance and he sang it 24/7. I was like, well, isn't he the most adorable person on the planet? And I started listening to the song.
But it was kind of different from Twice's usual like sound.
It wasn't too cutesy.
Yeah, and even the breakdown of the song itself, like I said, the song starts and it's like boom right away. They're like, the yes, yes, like it's right away into the breakdown of the thing with them dancing. And that's usually not how their songs start. Like they always have like a set thing of how the songs go, which they've been criticized for, but it works. So
why change it? Also,
exactly,
one of our friends, Kinsey, mentioned that like it gave her what's it called? Ooh ah vibes. Yeah, like the clothing, the outfits.
Yeah.
Another power girl group comeback. Gugudan came back with Not That Type.
Wow.
I love this song so much. You're gonna ask Cynthia while I was watching the video. I was like, oh my god.
I didn't. This is different Gugudan than what
I know, right?
They're almost just like, wow, they not playing this time. They're not the ones.
Like that song started and all you heard was doom, 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 doom. I'm like, whoa, is that a Yankee about to show up on this song? Like,
I really like that beat. I was actually thinking about that. I was like, Daddy Yankee, what?
Like,
what?
And then like when I was watching the music video and then with the song itself and everything and the beat and all this, I was watching it and obviously, okay, so recently the Spice Girls dropped that they're touring in the UK, right? Anyway, so I was thinking about that for some reason because when I was watching the music video, I was just like, wow, this is a mix of like sporty Spice and scary Spice that they made this sound. And I was like, I don't know why I thought this, but I was like, I gotta say it in the podcast.
Amazing.
All I know is that there's a part in the music video where it's Mina and Sally together. And there was that dance part with them where they were like, yes, yes. And then Sejong, she's like in dramas and stuff, and she's this little cute little bean, but she turned into this like grown ass woman with like the high pony and like the big hoops, and I was just like, who did this? This is brilliant. And Jellyfish, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
she's with
this is way
Jellyfish?
different. Everybody, like when I was looking
Google
on,
Don is Jellyfish, yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, I thought. Oh yeah, you're right. That's why I know them because of Ravi. Boom.
Yeah.
He writes a lot for them, and that's why I didn't expect this, because every time I think of Gugudan, I think of like their little album cover, and weren't they like in some type of like schoolgirl outfit? They were in like little skirts or something, and so when I saw this video, I was like, what?
But you know what? There's a part in the song that it reminded me of Wind Up. But I heard it, I'm like, this reminds me, like, it gives me vibes of that. And then with the little reggaeton, like, beat in the background, everything like that. I thought that the song was very, very radio friendly.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, this song could literally, if somebody drops, like, a remix or something and puts a random,
Add a rapper.
Yeah, adds, like, a rapper or something, put it on radio out here, and people be like, all right.
I don't know if you guys have listened to the album, but there's also a song on the album called Girl Like Me, I think it's called. Slaps.
Let's move on to a little bit more having like an existential crisis song. Woods came back with Meaningless. This song, okay, I just want to say the music video is so beautifully made. I love whoever did this. And just the cinematography of it, like how slow the camera was moving, and it was just moving from like room to room, and then with the vocals in the back for him, like his vocals, like they're so sweet but so smooth, and then you had some parts that he's like whispering in your ear, and I'm like, honey,
I like that it's just him in a room with his voice, and now how like it just fades from like warm like tones, and then it'll be like that cool blue and like a warm tone, and you're just like wrapped up in a blanket, and you're just like, oh, you're right, life is meaningless.
And then
in the cozy blanket.
So then I heard the song, while watching the music video, and I'm just like, wow, like the vocals, and again, I really, really love the whispering that he does over there. And then I also like that the song itself sounds like it's always being played live.
Yeah,
but it's actually the recorded one, you know what I mean? And I just want to know, like, so I was like, all right. So I looked up the lyrics, and then it's just like, I need to find who I am. Everything is meaningless. And I'm like, wow, this song really, like, he having an existential crisis. It's like a song that, or what you think at like 3 a.m. when you can't sleep. This is the song playing in the background.
Which, I mean, it's understandable that he would write a song like this because, he was in Unique. I don't know if people know the group Unique, but that's his group. Like, that's the group he's a part of.
I did not know that.
Yeah, someone from Unique. So he is in this group, and nobody really knows where they're at right now. Like, some of them are in China because half the members are Chinese. Some of them are acting in Korea, and he was just kind of, like, staggered. Like, he wasn't doing acting, he wasn't doing music, and he calls Woods like his rebirth. And I'm actually really proud of him because I am a fan of Unique, and they came out a little bit ago with like a single track or like a couple of songs on SoundCloud, but there's been nothing significant from them in a while. I think he was staggered. He didn't really know what he was or what he was doing or what he wanted. So I'm really happy that he is like making music that he wants to make.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, I dig it because, I mean, even then, like, nowadays, for example, like you had Terika had no idea that he was part of Unique, but she had heard of Woods because we've talked about him before and things like that. So I think that now with this like rebirth, I think it is working for him. I think more people are paying attention, and obviously you get then
people looking into Unique.
Yeah, people that don't know who Unique is at all, they'll just be into him because of the music he's making now.
Yeah, good for him.
But I mean, the song is really, really great. Again, the whole dynamic of the vocals with the whispering and just wow. Tell me about how you don't know what the hell you're doing in life, cause same.
Right, we're all on the same
We're
page.
all in the same boat right now, buddy.
From one R&B king to another, Dean has finally returned with a song called Day Flies, produced by Rad Museum, featuring Sully, formerly of FX, now actress extraordinaire, queen of my life.
My girl, I love her so much.
I never in my life thought I would get a Sully feature before I got an FX comeback, but here I am.
Here I am. Yeah, here we are.
But let me tell you, when this song started, Dean has this way of just within the first 2 seconds of every Dean song, I'm completely like entranced.
Oh, that man.
Like there's just something about like, I don't know. Rad Museum's insane. Like the way he produces shit is just unreal. And then the mixture in the beginning, because Sully starts the song, I like got chills because you know like when you haven't heard someone like sing in so long, and then like all your memories and like love for them just come back, and like I had like chills everywhere, and I was like, oh my god. And then like Dean coming in, and Dean's voice is just like butter, like it just melts, it makes everything better. And I'm just like, how do you exist in this world? And Daniel Caesar, if people don't know, Daniel Caesar actually did additional vocals for this song. So there's vocals in the background in like some of the English words that are Daniel Caesar, just so y'all know.
Which is so great because Dean is such a fan of him.
Yes.
Such a big fan of his.
So I love that he got to work with him.
And I'm sure for the album that he's going to be in a lot of stuff because they've been working together for a while now.
Yeah.
And I honestly, when Dean has been like pushing, because Instagram was the last thing that he came out with, and everyone's been waiting, and he was like, oh, in October, I'm coming back in October, like months ago, and everybody was like, oh yes, like October slowly ended, and we were like, where's Dean? And then he was like, I'm coming back in like 3 days, and I was like, okay, lit. And he was like, but it's just a single. And then everybody was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then he was like, and it's featuring Sully, and everybody was like, wait, come again? Like, wait, what?
Oh my god.
I was like, that's so random. I love it. Like I was complete, like when I saw it, like Dean featuring Sully, I was just like, wait, what? I was like, hold on, my queen. I was like, this is too much.
What's this dude's name? Rad Museum?
Rad Museum.
Yeah, I like this dude. I've never heard him, but I like him, and I like his name, and I was like, I dig this.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the microphone over to Cynthia so she can scream about this.
Hey.
Thank you to our BTS corner. This is your host, Cynthia and Terica. Thank you.
Thank you.
They came back with Airplane Part 2, the music video.
Oh, what a
Finally.
masterpiece.
And you thought for once we weren't going to talk about BTS. You guys are so funny.
You were messed up. You thought
We talked about them earlier too.
But like
I
in their
know.
own like section.
Yeah, their own section. I don't know where to start, honestly. The whole thing was a masterpiece. Amazing. How about Terica talk about Hobie's part? Because I know you had a lot of feelings about that.
I had a lot of feelings, a lot of things that happened with my heart and my body. And I would just like to say, first of all, that like for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, the Japanese music videos for BTS are always on a whole different level than anything else. And I don't know why. But anyway, this video is everything that we wanted it to be, except for the fact that it's not in Spanish. That's how I feel, that it's in Japanese. But like, just like the clothes that they were wearing and the feel of the song went with the music video. Like they were like in this bar, this little cantina, and they were just like dancing, and the sprinklers went off, and it was great. And I also liked how every member kind of got like their own little segment in it. So it was kind of like, I don't know if you haven't seen it live, but I mean, if you're ARMY, I'm pretty sure you've seen videos, at least if you haven't seen them in concert. But the way that the live performances are set up, how it goes from like one member and the screen flips to the next member, that's how the music video flowed. But each member kind of got more screen time, I feel. So they got to kind of highlight
part with
their
the mic.
parts. Yeah.
The part with the mic was everything I wanted plus more, because of not only how good they looked, but how good they looked.
Amazing.
That's it.
And also that part in with Namjoon in the cantina when he was just sitting at the bar, and I said, "Oh, can I serve you a drink? What do you need? Like, it's on the house. What is it?" And then you have the members in the background just dancing. It looks so good. And also I loved the house that they were in, well, the outside part of the house for the Mexico part, because yes, that is my abuelita's house. So please
Make sure you sweep the porch when you're done.
Thank
Right?
you.
yeah, because
If you're gonna film your music video, make sure you clean the house after.
And also, we knew that they were going to get wet, but we did not prepare. We knew because clips were just released everywhere. I feel like we watched the music video in bits and pieces
We did.
before it released.
All I gotta say though from this music video is that Jungkook putting his hands in his pocket.
We don't know
It's
who
too
that
powerful.
is. There are only
That is
6
too
members of
powerful.
BTS. Thank you. Thank you. Now, my favorite thing about this music video, though, is that, like, for a first time in a long time, we didn't have to think. It was just a story. It was like a movie. Like, usually there's always some type of, like, hidden meaning or some type of, like, something that's diving deeper, like...
The conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there's always
Yeah.
some type of, like, well, if you look in the left-hand corner of this one scene, there's 3 dots, and 3 dots represent peace, love, and harmony, and it connects to their next comeback. Like, no, we didn't have to, like, there's no symbolism. It's just them chilling, singing in a bar.
In a
like,
bar.
Yeah, it was great. It was just, like... It was relaxing and it was fun. Like, you could just watch the music video and just enjoy their faces and enjoy the song.
Overall, this is a great music video, and if you haven't seen it, watch it. Amazing. They can do no wrong.
But yeah, the music video is great. It's smooth. It's fun. It's BTS looking all sexy and wet. And yeah. So everybody say thank you, J-Hope, for making Airplane Part
Thank you.
for making Airplane Part 2 possible. You're welcome. Okay, moving on.
So, moving on for our stand corner, I did want to bring attention. I recently found this band called Adoy, and they're basically like electronic, like indie rock Korean band, and they're incredible. I've been into like indie music recently, so very like soft and mellow type of music, and I found them because one of our friends, Lauren, was talking about them, and I was like, all right, I'll check them out, and it's incredible. They formed in like 2016, I believe, and again, it's just really, really chill music. They've been to like South by Southwest and things like that, but they have 2 EPs out right now. One is called Catnip, and the other one is called Love, I believe. If you really, truly enjoy just kind of like chill music to kind of vibe to, or like Terika Nola has like her homework playlist and things like that, this is the band to check out. Like they're incredible. The musicality of every song is it's so well done, and even vocals wise, I think most of their songs are in English as well, and if they're not, I don't even realize that they're in Korean. Like, definitely people out there, if you're into more chill music, more mellow, and are into all that like indie rock sound, definitely listen to Adoy. It's just Adoy. Maybe my accent's getting in the way, who knows, but
Always in the way, but we love
I know,
it.
right? But check them out. I know that their most recent EP, Love, came out this year. Honestly, like, I've been listening to these 2 albums nonstop. I'm hoping that they release more stuff soon. I'm rooting for them. Check them out. Again, Adoy, like Korean indie rock band. It's great, amazing. But hey,
Stand them.
yeah, like K indie kick. Go ahead, check out something different. See if it's up your alley. It's always good new music to check out. And yeah,
Song of the week.
yeah, let's end it up
Yeah.
with that. On my note of me talking about Adoy, my song of the week is Wonder by Adoy. And it's it's a really, really good song. Check it out.
My song of the week is Moonchild.
Aw, that's
I have
fitting.
been listening to his playlist nonstop still.
Okay, I'll go next. My song of the week is Dance Dance by Day 6.
Yeah.
I have been listening to it like nonstop.
Yes.
I don't know, it just gives me a feeling. I can't explain it. You know how I just find a good song that you just connect with? Like, it just gives me
Yes.
butterflies. And there's like,
Please.
there's a certain part, I don't even know who sings this part, but there's a certain part, and I'm just like, oh, oh, who is this? So maybe that's my bias. Who knows?
It's gonna be
find
one
out.
pill.
It's gonna be Wampi.
Yeah.
I'll send
Send me your day 6 journey updates. Like, whenever you want to, send me them. Thank you.
It's gonna be like how Cynthia gave us updates of her Stray Kids bias. That's gonna be
my
Terica
God.
now.
Well,
Day 6.
I'm gonna send y'all the part. Like I'll send you the time, like a picture of the time for the part of the song.
That'd be fun if it is one pill.
It's gonna be Wampi. I know her.
Oh no.
You know nothing.
Kat, what's your song?
My song of the week, I actually have 2 of them. I've been listening to the EXO album hella. So Damage by EXO. And in celebration of their 2nd anniversary, I've been listening to a lot of Victon. So I'm going to shout out Sunrise, which is my favorite
a
Victon
bop.
song.
Also, wasn't Victon in our very first stand corner?
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Bring
And
it
they're
back.
going to be our stand corner every week. Stan Victon.
Oh my God.
No matter if you're falling on a pickle, just like Kat did, or you're out here trying to discover new music in the K-pop world, because that's always good. Always remember to
Fangirl!